The marathon continues. Number 117. Ain't no slowing down anytime soon. You guys are lucky because I got my caffeine in me now. What's up, Charlindran? How you doing? Congratulations on this sunny day. You're the first person in my life. Feels good, don't it? Who knew? The Viking is back. Full force. What's up, April? How you been, girl? You still hunting out there? Vance Pangi, how you doing? Let's skip the pleasantries and get straight into it. Ask me anything. Number 117. You also had reconstruction on your jaw, Vance. Really? What happened? Also cancer? You just went mushroom hunting. Do you also hunt for the magic mushrooms, or how does that go? A Merle. I don't know what a Merle is, April. Cancer on my bottom soft palate tongue. Vance, how long ago was that? How are you now? Not anymore, mom life. So once you become a mom, you have to stop taking psychedelics, I take it. That's probably the responsible thing to do. Unlike you, I can't eat anymore. So so they reconstructed your jaw with what? Also your fibula? Your lower leg? So how do you eat? You have a probe through your stomach. So they also took out your tongue, so you can't speak. I know there's been tongue reconstructions, but I can imagine that it's hard to yeah. I can't speak as clear as you. How old are you, Vance? And do the doctors feel like there's any potential improvements for your case, or is this pretty much how it's going to be? 36. April, you were dancing naked in the rain on psychedelics, huh? It's my life now. Vance, I hope you have a strong support system in place, people that care for you and look after you. It's rough, man. It's rough, and it's a good reminder for myself that there's people out there who have it way worse than I do. I don't have your confidence. I hide in my place. Where do you live? Polonius, how to get motivated. By actually, you shouldn't have to get motivated. Motivation will come to you when you're doing something that you're supposed to do, something that you like doing. Yeah, Vance, like David is saying, you're always welcome on here to come and talk with us. I'm on almost daily, so please feel free to join the community and join in. The thing is, though, hiding in your place is not going to make anything better. You've already been punished enough by life, by cancer. There's really no need to punish yourself. People are going to be people, man. They're going to stare, they're going to point, they're going to do what people do, but fuck them. Polonius, I don't know how old you are, that you should try to look for things that actually excite you and motivate you. And when you find those things, you'll find that you don't really need motivation. Hey, I remember I was seeing you at 3 a.m. You goddamn right. Around the clock, the Viking doesn't sleep. It's very hard for me to not feel like a freak in public. I understand. The hard part about it is, though, by hiding inside, by not going outside, by being a recluse from society, it's not going to get better. You're 36, you're too young to be living away from society and away from people. You have to push yourself to go outside. I wrote a whole chapter about how I overcame my social anxiety, Vance. If you want that, here's my email. So this is my email, right? Send me an email. I'll send you a free chapter where I talk about that. What's up, Ryan? How you doing, man? Andrew, your thoughts on aging? I feel like life is getting more boring as I get older. I'm 35. To be honest, I don't want to live that long. I just want to live an action-packed life. Um, when I think people who are addicted to action, I think they're just scared to be alone with their thoughts. Most people that I know that are addicted to action and adrenaline and movement and constant change, they're just scared of the voice in their head. It means that you're not at peace with yourself, my man. It means that you're not comfortable with something about yourself. That's why you need that constant distraction. The same with people that always want to travel, they need that constant distraction. And my thoughts on aging is, man, from someone who was supposed to be dead twice, aging is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's a gift. I look forward to aging. The older I get, the more I understand myself and the sillier society and the world looks. When you're young and impressionable, it's hard to believe that maybe, just maybe, you might be the one who sees things clear and the rest of the world is crazy. You automatically assume that you're the crazy one and that everyone else is normal. And then you slowly age, you gain confidence, and you run into some people that have like-minded experiences and like-minded views, and you figure out that maybe it's actually not you, it's them. So, I love aging. When I was young, I did a lot of stuff I didn't want to do because I thought I had to. Now I have complete confidence in walking my own path. Once you realize that people who are older than you don't necessarily know anything more than about life than you, that's a big game changer. What are your thoughts on no fap? I always say I prefer no porn over no fap. I don't think there is anything inherently wrong with masturbation, but whatever floats your boat, people are always desperately looking for these strict ways of living. We have so much freedom that we want to go back to being confined to rules. A lot of people were way better off when religion was still dominant, when the church was still telling us how to live. The fact of the matter is, even though religion is really bad, actually, it's not that bad because I think looking at society now, you can really admit and state and see that the majority of people, they need something like religion. They need someone to tell them, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do that, you have to do this and this and this. They are literally begging to be told what to do. So now religion has been overthrown, the church has lost its influence, which is good in a way. But now you have all these lost people who are just lost. They have no idea which direction to go. So they revert to these things like no fat, no this, no that, minimalism. It's like the problem is that at least church was based on, religion was based on some pretty basic rules in terms of like treating each other well and all these things, even though obviously the Catholic Church is a criminal organization. But that aside, now people are just following, yeah, following a bunch of false prophets, a bunch of the gurus. Can I read your book before it's published? Sure, man. Send me an email. I'll send you some chapters. There you go. Lorenz.reads@gmail.com. Rigoberto. Love and life, healing well, man. I'm up. I'm only going up, man. Every day I'm going up. The more I age, the more I want this life to end. Why though? What is so terrible about this life? What's the alternative? I feel like I'm the only one who's not hip to this hidden alternative. What do you think is out there besides this life? What's out there? Plot twist. Nothing. I think because I had to fight to live, to survive, I appreciate it a whole lot more than a lot of people do. My husband fell out of love after my cancer treatment. This shattered the last drop of confidence I had in myself. Thanks, I totally understand. I totally understand how that can ruin you. And there's really nothing I can say to make that better. Ryan, my brothers were also watching. They were scared of you, but in my opinion, you look like a very positive and awesome person. Don't worry, man. You're not the first people that get scared of me. It's okay. But I'm a gentle giant. Unless you get on my bad side. Crystal Alice Marshall. Bad girls have more fun. I'm 52. I love life every day. It's new experience. I get bullied, but I listen to Wounded Viking. His advice helps. Wow. Thank you. You're getting bullied at 52, though? What's going on with that? There is no alternative. This is heaven. It's all up to you. Exactly. I don't understand why people are talking about life as if this is just like one of many PlayStation games. Like you can just pull the plug and pick a different game. It's like, no, this is it, guys. The problem lies in this illusion, this delusional idea of importance. It never ceases to amaze me how human beings can look at pigeons, like the birds, pigeons, and just go like, yeah, those are the pigeons. They're just randomly flying around looking for food and building nests, right? They don't really have a higher calling. They don't have a higher purpose. But somehow we think that we're so special, like we're any different than pigeons. We're not. We're not. We're just a little bit smarter. We got smartphones, we got cars, we dress up, we got social systems, but at the end of the day, we're just as important or unimportant as a pigeon. And that meaninglessness of life can depress you or it can liberate you. If nothing matters, then why not just do what you feel like doing? And even, should you fail, doesn't matter. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. We're only alive for a fraction of time. So make it count. Rigoberto, life is so unpredictable. I have a chronic illness and it could give me pain at any moment. I'm at home for 6 months now. I'm depressed. Oh man, have you tried weed? That sucks. What's up, Happy Halloween? How you doing? Ryan, life is the most beautiful thing ever created. Even though life is hard, sometimes you have to keep it going. To see what tomorrow brings. I have not tried that yet. Does it help? Absolutely it helps, Rigoberto. Where do you live? Happy Halloween. Look at me, man. How do I look? I'm looking like a reboot of Hercules. I'm wearing this fine sky blue linen. I got the guns growing by the day. I got the sun shining. I'm talking to my people. How do I look? I look like $1 million. That's what I look like. Yo, let's get some more thumbs up, though. Boom, boom, boom. We only got 10 thumbs up. We got 16 people in here. Come on. Show your boy some love. Doesn't cost you a penny to hit that thumb. I'm out here, man, putting my soul, my love, my energy, my attention, my time into this. Keep the questions coming, though. Thank you for the 4 people that hit thumbs up. I appreciate y'all. You know who you are. 5 people. Thank you. Jerry, Mr. Scridano. What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? All right, guys. Ask the Viking anything you want to know, and I'll tell you. Don't be shy. As I await your questions, how is life going? What's the plan for today? Life is good, man. Just trying to grow this business. This morning I got out of bed. I did a live first thing in the morning. I lifted weights with my girl. I went running in the woods, took a shower, had lunch, and now I'm back on live. Can you explain what was done on your jaw? So basically, they amputated the whole thing. They took my lower left leg to reconstruct a new jaw. That reconstruction lasted about 2 years. Then I got leukemia, so I got a second cancer. Because of that, I needed chemotherapy for 10 months, and due to the chemo, that reconstruction died off. So I needed a new jaw. So this is technically my third jaw, if you count my original biological jaw. And this jaw actually came from my left oblique, my left ab muscle on the side. And yeah, I just had surgery about 6 weeks ago, which I'm still recovering from. Let's see what the future brings. Hopefully, I can get some bottom teeth installed in 6 months or so. What can you bench? I bench 110 kgs. I'm not that strong on the bench. 110 kgs. What's that in pounds? Have you ever felt very bad pain in your jaw after surgery? Yes. Yes, quite often. But also, yeah, I've had a lot of pain in different cases. Also, at one point, my first reconstruction, the jaw broke. That was really painful. But such is life, my friends. I'm happy now, for I know what it's like to suffer. 242 pounds. Yeah, that's my bench max. I'm not that strong on the bench press. I'm stronger with pulling back exercises and bicep exercises. When was the last time you had a physical fight, and how did it end? That was in Madrid, Spain, in 2000. I want to say 2016. So that's like 5 years ago. 5 in the morning, drunk as hell, in a McDonald's, and some Spanish dudes tried to skip the line. I was queuing. I took issue with that, and yeah, things escalated. I punched a dude in the face, and then I got hit in the nose. So boom! I got a big nose though, so it's hard to miss. My friend was there with me. He was beating up some dude, and then it was literally two of us against, I kid you not, like 10 people. And so we had to get the fuck out and run. The security guard actually saved our ass. So we were like boom, 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 boom. And then by the time they figured out what was going on, the security guard basically, we ran out and the security guard closed the door so they couldn't chase us. So yeah, man. And then I was like, fuck this shit. This could have ended really badly. So not doing that again. My father died from the same cancer I had. Does your cancer run in the family? I don't think so. Would you be as strong as a person had you never been afflicted by cancer? I mean, unlikely, right? It's hard to say, as I have not lived that scenario, but it's unlikely. How many calories do you eat on a day? I'm actually trying to bulk right now. I'm trying to gain weight. I would have to guess is between 2 and 3,000. Yeah, it's hard for me to eat, so I don't really like eat that much. Yeah. Guys, let's keep the thumbs up coming. I know there's a few people in here who haven't hit the thumb yet. I'm losing weight right now. Nice. Would you fight Jake Paul for charity? Sure, absolutely. In a heartbeat. But I don't think Jake Paul would want to fight me because that would not. Jake Paul is trying to fight um, Conor McGregor. But that's all like that's just wrestling to me. That's all fake. Like that last fight was so fake. None of that stuff is real. How has life been treating everyone lately? Nice question to the folks out here. Also, guys, if you're looking for somebody to help you overcome addiction or get out of the toxic relationship, lose the weight, jump into a new career, relocate to a new country, I can help you with that. This is my email address. Hit me up and we can make it happen. How tall are you and what's your weight? I'm 6'4" and I'm 86 kgs. So 1 meter 94 centimeters and 86 kilograms. I can't imagine you violent and drunk. Yeah, that used to be me though. Yeah, I was rowdy when I was younger. I would get into a lot of fights. You know, hmm. I'm a bad drunk. I don't. I'm rarely drunk the last couple of years, but when I used to get on the liquor and stuff like that, I would get quite aggressive and macho and shit like that. Yeah, it's funny because a lot of people from my high school days and my college days, they still think I'm like that. So when I run into them, they're always like, like they seem to think that the current me is like a front. Like that's not how I am now. It's funny. They're always talking about before and they treat me like I'm still that guy. But it is what it is. Thank you, Tutorial Slave. Biggie or Tupac and why? I mean, me, Tupac. I think his music is way better. I didn't like Biggie's production, to be honest with you. I didn't like his beats. I'm more of a Tupac guy. Hey, Viking, what are some tips for losing weight? Intermittent fasting works. Cut out all soda, so just only drink water. That's it. Like I said, intermittent fasting. Building muscle. If you build muscle, the more muscle you build, the more fat you're gonna burn. So cardio helps too, but it's harder to lose weight through cardio than it is by building muscle. So I would advise a combination of better diet, cardio, and a weightlifting program. How many calories do you eat if you cut? Oof, like 1,600? Not many. Concepts about relationships in your 20s versus in your 30s. I think relationships in your 20s are mainly focused and based on status, looks, and sex. It's more about, conquering someone and like showing them off. There's a lot of physical features come into play. Whereas in your 30s, I believe that you become less superficial and you actually um, look for different things. And you also understand that you can't build a relationship based on good looks or sex. You need more than that. You need real compatibility. You need to be able to have a conversation with someone, you know? What would you consider the fakest part of your current self? I love that question. That's great. What is the fakest part of my current self? Mm, I guess the fakest part is that I think people sometimes overestimate my confidence. Even though I talk about it all the time, that I still have many insecurities, I feel like people don't hear it. So people seem to think that I'm bulletproof or that I cannot get hurt anymore in social situations or being in public. While obviously that's not the case. I can still get upset. I can still get affected by people treating me a certain way. It's not because I preach a certain philosophy that I am able to always follow that philosophy myself. It's kind of like do as I say, not as I do. How's your jaw doing? Better by the day. The antibiotics are working. As you can tell, the infection is getting better. Okay, do you believe in God? Nope. My family does. I'm still iffy because if we have free will and God knows that, and I mean, I don't like, just take a look around and there is really no reason to believe that we have this divine creator. I'm sorry, it's just biology, science. Look at where we came from. Um, think about this for a second. Since the dawn of mankind, we have identified over 3,000 different gods, right? The number is 3,000 plus. That means that, um, for example, like we have the Egyptian gods, the Greek gods, we have God, we have the Viking gods. So there's 3,000 of those. Now, all of those gods are fake, right? They're all made up fairy tales, except your God. Your God is the one not fake God. You see what I'm saying? Are you on antidepressants? No, 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 no. I want to stay away from antidepressants. Like they just mellow you out. They just make you go flatline. Guys, let's get some more thumbs up. What's up? What's up? 21 thumbs. We got 23 people. Come on, that's embarrassing. Show me some love. I'm out here busting my ass for you guys. You can hit the little thumb. Insecurities based on what? You've once stated that they don't pertain to your looks at all. No, no, of course I still have looks. I still have insecurities about my looks sometimes. For sure I do. Like when I'm eating out in public, that bothers me. I mean, it can bother me. Insecurity on my career path. I haven't chosen the career. Like, mind you, guys, I'm from a very successful family. All my siblings are very successful, making great money, great careers. In case you didn't know, YouTube is not a great way to make money. It really isn't. I've chosen the path of basically being an artist. I'm writing, I'm creating content all the time, I'm coaching people, but it's a grind. I don't have that much money in the bank. I really don't. And I get insecure about the expectations of the people around me and how everyone is evolving. And sometimes it's hard to stay on track and to really understand and believe that I'm doing the right thing by not just choosing money over everything. Does that make sense? What's the meaning of life? What's your opinion on the meaning of life? There is no meaning of life. There is no meaning, man. Why would there be a meaning? You're not special. We're not special. It's like none of this stuff. We're just like pigeons and squirrels and pigs. We're just a little bit smarter. We figured out how to post selfies and judge each other for wearing the wrong shoes. But no, man, the meaning of life is just survival, making it through the day. That's it. Don't Hindus alone worship over 330 million gods? I don't know, man. I like your content. Much love from Serbia. Thank you, my man. Thank you. Shout out to Serbia. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Speaking of money, guys, if you want to support the channel, if you like my content, if you like these lives, you're always welcome to click on the dollar sign below the chat box. It's called Super Chat. It allows you to support me. Richie, enjoy the present moment. Exactamundo, this is all we got. This is all we got, guys. This is live and direct. This is not CGI. This is not a green screen. I'm a living, breathing human being. In 50 years, people are going to be on these lives talking to real-life AI robots. Cherish the moment. Cherish the moment, for real, though. This is beautiful. We are clinging on, hanging on to the remains of a society that is still built by humans. I see your point, but even if the God I believe in or the other gods of other people believe there has to be a creator, why does there have to be a creator? Why can't this all just come from asteroids in the stratosphere of the galaxy colliding, lava forming, melting, water or ice in the water? Like, check out Cosmos by Neil Tyson deGrasse. That should tell you what you need to know. Besides, there's way better things to spend your time on than looking for the meaning of life, trust me. Sending love from Guam, a small island in the Pacific Ocean. Oh, wow. Never even heard of that. Thank you, Vance. I remember seeing a Rick and Morty episode about Rick having a society in his car and he created it. I mean, honestly, man, there is a much higher chance of this whole thing being a simulation than us actually having a god. So if you're not aware, maybe you want to Google that. Is life a simulation? Then it'll blow your mind. But again, like I'm not bothered by any of those theories. What would it matter? People think they want to know, but what is that knowledge gonna really do for you? I believe there is a higher power that manipulated the universe to its place that you might call God. All right, man. That's up to you. More question that correlates. Do you believe in Matrix? What do you mean? Do I believe in Matrix? Do I believe that we are living in the Matrix, like the movie? Yes. Not like that. It's not like we have these sleeping bodies somewhere in pods. But yeah, just look at smartphones. The most beautiful line on the Matrix is when Agent Smith says, "You humans are the real, like you are the disease, the germs, the bacteria." And if you look at the planet, if you look at what we've done with the planet, if you look at what we're doing with the ocean, by the fishing industry, look at what we're doing in nature. We are the virus. It's not COVID. Human beings are the virus. So yes, the Matrix is quite real. Do you believe in a heaven hell? No, of course not. Do you meditate or sometimes become spiritual if you don't believe in creator? Yes, I meditate, but spirituality is on the inside. It's not up there, it's here. You have to be the god of your own universe. You have to create your own reality. That's why I'm able to progress regardless of my hardships. Because your green is my blue. You see what I'm saying? If you're going to follow society's rules, you're always going to lose. You're never going to come out on top. Do you know what I mean? Like if your society's rules are just set up for you to fail. So you have to create your own game. Don't play their game. You spend most of your time sleeping. Why you care is it simulations or not? Who? I spend most of my time sleeping? I don't think so. As an atheist, I appreciate your answer. Well, I mean, it's not even really about that for me. I'm not against religion or for religion. For me, it's not even a relevant question, to be honest with you. People worry about the wrong things too much, man. Also, guys, let's get some more thumbs up going. Can you explain me that fasting thing? Yannick, so basically the way it works is intermittent fasting. It allows you to have a food window for 8 hours a day. So that means you're allowed to eat anything you want from, let's say, 10 in the morning till 6 in the afternoon, right? 6 in the evening. Outside of that window, you're not allowed to eat anything, only drink water. If you do that, you lose weight. Humans are the worst. They're destroying the earth every second. True, but we are what we are, so we might as well roll with it, right? We might as well make the best of it. And guys, don't worry about the planet. The planet is going to be fine. At some point, we're going to die off, and the planet is just going to heal itself, and everything that was gone is going to come right back. Discipline versus motivation versus routine. I would put routine first, discipline second, motivation third. Routine is the most important thing. If you have to ask yourself every morning what you're going to do and when you're going to do it, that's terrible. That leaves way too much room for overthinking and procrastinating. I believe you are reborn in a new body when you die. I mean, that's your right to do so, as long as you understand that that thought has just been put into you by the media or stories that you have consumed. So there's really no rational reason to ever assume that we are reborn in a new body. It sounds great, I'll give you that, but it's just highly unlikely. It's the same. It's the same as me saying like We are all when we die, we all turn into a star. We become stars. Sure, sounds great, right? Why not? There's just nothing to back that argument. What's up, ETN? Jimmy Buffett's okay. Gaming. We will destroy our own planet. The thing is, it's not ours though. We just happen to live on it. And once we destroy it, then we will also die, and the planet will be just fine. Do you want to go for a run at the night for a time? All right, Yannick, I didn't know it was you. Man, I gotta say I'm quite packed with my training and everything, so it's hard for me to make those type of plans, man. Have you ever looked up dance.video? Nope. Is that your dad in the background? Yep. Yeah, Yannick. So honestly, man, I got a pretty strict routine. In between spending time with my girl and the few people that I meet to train, there's not a lot of space left. Sure, after Corona, we can make something happen. I'll see you in the gym either way. Will you look it up one day? Why should I? Convince me. Sell it to me. What's your favorite hobby? The gym, working out, and basketball. That's what I would say are my favorite things to do in life. Would you rather be a billionaire or be happy for life? Happy for life, clearly. Some people have deja vus. I myself go through it rarely, but what if we're doing already happened? Yeah, there is also a scientific explanation for deja vu that I forgot about it, but I don't think that's enough. I mean, I'll give you this: deja vus are is something tricky. Like it can be quite convincing. The planet will be okay. Your offspring might not, but who cares? And so enjoy your suffering. Agreed, guys. Listen, if you're looking for somebody to coach you and help you with weight loss or issues of self love and self confidence, low self esteem, if you need somebody to help you switch careers or get out of the toxic relationship or get over depression, send me an email. I am taking on new clients to coach. I work with video calls and text and audio messages. That's my email, lorenz.reese@gmail.com. If you are at rock bottom right now and you need a change, push the first domino, take action, send me an email. Do you have a daily routine? Yes, but it depends on the day. Basically, it consists of coaching clients, working out, cooking, um, hiking in nature, and doing lives. How is the book going? Are you still getting out chapters? Yes, man. Same email address if you want a free chapter. Rotten Lemons with my upcoming book. Let me know. Good questions today, guys. I'm very happy with your input. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I really do. What's up, Just the Man? Haven't seen you in a minute. Oh my. Sit back, relax a little bit. Ooh. What's your favorite fast food? Chinese food. Chinese food. Yeah. David Harris, I sent you an email. Thank you, man. Let me see. Let me check my inbox. David, I got your email, buddy. I'm gonna read it and reply to it later. I think I have bulimia or anorexia. I do not like saying I have problems because it makes me feel weak, but I only drink APV and coffee. So what, you're not eating? What do you think is gonna happen? You're slowly killing yourself. You know that, right? Why are you doing that though? What's the idea behind that? Did your cancer change your daily lifestyle? Yes. Dude, I was a sales manager when I got cancer. I was literally working 60 hours a week, um, going to clients, going to customers, and doing marketing, selling shit. My life was just making money and being at the office and working and doing meetings and pitching stuff. So, yes, safe to say that it did change my life. All right, guys, last 5 minutes because your boy is getting a little bit tired. 2 lives in a day is enough. Are you worried about your financial future? No, man, I'm good. I'm good. I'll always be good. I'll always be good. I know how to make money. I know my value. I could literally, I'm good, man. I'm not worried about that. Trying to look better, as horrible and wicked as it sounds, I just want to look thinner. I had a good jaw. The normal TikTok boy bullshit. Why? Send me an email, man. This is my email. Hit me up. Let's talk about this in private. Because it sounds like you need a lot of stuff to work on. I can't give you a cookie cutter speech right now that's gonna make it all better. All right, guys. No more questions. So I'm about to be out. One last time, hit the thumbs up if you haven't yet. Support me. Let's get this live popping in the algorithm. I appreciate you all for being here. I appreciate you for the questions. If you want to get in contact with me, lorenz.reese@gmail.com. Life waits for no man. Understand that tomorrow doesn't exist. It's the Viking. Check it out. Peace.